big glimpse on multiple players. We'll just go ahead and send out the concuss. Everybody from Global Esports quickly backpedaling them. As Munchkin with a peek out from window, able to find one. Kelly's going to be shut.
Where they go because of timing.
Dash at the ready here from Darion. Swing, see if he gets a peek out, and we'll just go ahead and abandon this one. Munchkin leading forward. A bit of damage across onto Yudotan, but overall, Plant can come through. Salvo's now going to be sent out. The slide forward. And Texture somehow comes away with that kill. Probably should have had him absolutely dead to rights, but it's only going to be Munchkin as the lone casualty here on the side of Gen.G, and they will take the opening pistol here on Haven.
Yeah, I mean, Texture just barely sliding. If there's more than one, it could be a problem.
Yeah, opposite back away. Snakebite, though, at the ready here as the entry. Coming through onto the garage. As it's going to be a bit of a meat grinder situation. Texture's there in window. The double push down. Spike now going to be on the floor. As the smoke lands here right on top of Darion. Swing in. Quick little cleanup here. Gen.G looking for the flawless anti-eco Texture. Needing to maybe tuck away. Does have 2 HP. All it takes is one stray right-click bullet to just come flying your way to put you down. As Darion also looking to make this costly. But Munchkin will go ahead, push forward, fill that space. The flawless is going to... So, a bit more cover here for him. Here's the grab. Yudotan snatching up Munchkin as that bulldog. So it can be a quick break on the shield. And Yudotan still able to go ahead and confirm the kill. Crystal comes away with 2. Foxy9 at range, Spectre in hand, able to find 1, but...
Finally got that ult into play. Texture, what do you have in store for us? Everybody's hiding.
Just Crystal, who's out in the open, and shot goes whizzing past his shoulder. A 3K here, crossover towards that C site. Alarm bot get cleared out, but still some damage taken by the nano swarms as Foxy9 playing up inside here of that smoke. Beautifully done, able to find Yudotan. As now, though, gonna get spammed down. Kelly's approaching from garage, finding that kill. Munchkin tucks back, avoids that blast of the Hunter's Fury, but they still need to get the spike planted. 10 seconds remaining. Texture gonna be taking down Calron here versus Crystal. The swing coming through, goes for the slight little adjustment on the wide swing.
He had his turret pretty far forward there to kind of give him the early warning to get into that position.
I hope we get more fights between Crystal and Calron, just because I feel like both of them are going to be such a good...
The real question is can you break through?
Ooh, Foxy considering swinging in. Might be getting timing now. Nope. Faces back forward, the tailwind up. Chases in, finds the headshot. Looks for a little bit more, but Crystal able to shut him down. Just Ian Poppy now left standing as Paranoia sent, whiffs. Connect onto either of these players as Poppy looks to go ahead, take the opening fight. Calron able to find 1. And Crystal, yeah. It's going to have that aim broken as Texture goes sliding across the way. Gen.G going to be off to a 4-1 start.
Yeah, some really solid side anchoring from Foxy9. He's doing a great job of playing delay. He was playing close. And he is sort of, again, a little bit wider on the angle this time. No poison. The poison cloud isn't up yet. It's in front of him.
Oh. Fox able to find the first. Decent sheriff shot there from Darion into the drawdown on the rifle. Calron now going to be noted. His Paranoia going to be exchanged here on both sides. Darion does get stunned up the side in here from Texture. Is able to collect that kill. Chico peeks out. Going to try to spot a little bit more here.
Cage triggered.
As Kelly's just quickly going to be backing away. Crystal sprinting over a long sight for the moment. Completely opened up. Ash not too far away. They're just trying to double stack and note this, but Calron will just go ahead and win out the fight. The flanker now dead.
Not those sheriffs, but see if they can match what Darion started the round with. A couple sharp shots. Just watching Heaven. Up close as Poppy.
Hello. What? Hello?
Did Texture land into that shot?
Seemed like it. Time is ticking here. Gen.G need to get a move on. Global Esports looking to try to seal this one away. And Crystal finds that hit. There's the ping reveal. Ash gets the spike held up to half. They push forward into the smoke and they overwhelm. What a round up the
forward position, but it's noted. Good diligence. Foxy.
Jiggling to try to reset that. Nanoswarm to try to buy himself some time. He's going to go for a reposition. Does this get red? Well, he's just going to get spammed out. Yudotan able to take him down. Crystal, Hunter's Fury finding Munchkin. And the site now wide.
I was kind of curious to maybe tuck into Cubby. That way if things went sideways.
Two players have gotten out onto the side. Poppy going to be taken down. Spike now starting to be held. There's the pull through. Doesn't get the diffuser though. They play in front of it. Yutan, he'll win that fight with a round victory. It goes the way of Gen.G. Nothing going to be carried forward.
Trying to play aggressively off the back of those. So GE has to be very careful. There goes the util dump.
Paranoia goes out. And Karon, Ash, one apiece. Yutan turning over, looking for a second kill. Munchkin out wide, trying to steady it, but he's just dancing around him. Foxy's still stagnant in case they go for another late pivot. And walks forward into the smoke right into Munchkin. Yutan doing well to go ahead and trade one back. The crossfire setup is broken. Yutan finding one, Texture sliding into his demise.
Only 3 more rounds in the half.
Well, yeah.
But he's absolutely correct. They could get it to 6-6. I mean, they probably feel pretty comfortable on their defender's side here.
Okay,
oh,
well.
No.
Spike down A.
The pattern might just be continuing.
Oh, no.
It's continuing. Well, Gen.G's just say, okay, we dropped that one. Let's go for a crunch play. Ash gets taken down and
never really rolling for Global Esports. Gen.G's sitting on a fair amount. Karon loses the battle to Yudotan. Nice step up, and he's still got the double
gonna be the
tap.
grab on the Munchkin.
Yep.
Texture arriving, and again just swinging out. Loses the fight. Wow. Yudotan finds Munchkin. 5v2.
Contract complete.
Foxy and Ash, I mean, do you even try to make a go of this?
Spike.
Kelly's is still on a lurk.
Well, get Kelly S here.
Standing.
Oh, now no.
All right, well, you will make it a little bit more costly by finding the two eliminated. Backs away. How much did they get to see, though? Curious if they were able to identify this. Texture still playing up close, but it's going to be more than enough. Finds Darion. Footsteps going to be heard. Paranoia primed.
30 seconds left.
Bounce forward, Paranoia coming across, but it's such close angles that Ash is able to go ahead, get vision. Kelly has to take it down. Munchkin finding one, finding two. And that is going to be the cleanup coming through as Gen.G get themselves up.
Out through mid. Let's see this a lot.
Foxy just sitting tucked away, waiting for that turret. Swings, though, actually before it. Just happens to hit the god timing on it. Munchkin, Karon still 41 HP between the two of them. Could be at risk. Darren seeing a shoulder, opts to back away. He gets the sewer, nothing spotted now. I know you're going to be sent, relay into the corner. Texture looking to try to get the shutdown, finds Crystal, but Darion barrel stuffs with the Sheriff, finds him. It's Foxy intercepting into B. Somehow wins the fight. 10 health remaining. I mean, Gen.G, they're in absolute tatters, but they have the player advantage. Munchkin out, flush against the walls. The plant comes in and has Ash here for a bit of backup. The swing forward, Poppy collects them both.
One enemy remaining.
30 health between the two, and Karon is just so damn crisp. Plant now coming in. Smoke falling. Tailwind forward. Darren trying to play a little bit distract there. Karon still coming away with two. As Poppy is able to do the same. Flank around the back though. Foxy9 will go ahead. Puts him, just go ahead, TP out. He's gonna go into the spawn. And he's likely to get caught. Kelly S is in a solid position. Yeah, we'll go ahead, scoop that kill.
Time though.
An opportunity. Try to get back into this here. There's Yudotan able to find one. Nano Swarm to delay. Poppy on the peak. Munchkin gonna be taken down. Salvo's now layered in. Gen.G is looking to try to play delay as much as they possibly can. Foxy9 now eliminated. The cleanup is there. Defuse can come through.
Nano swarms and all that for the delay. Just pressing forward the whole time. Global Esports, very nice. Anti-bonus.
Texture is slow walking up, and Darren just not able to find it. Texture will still fall though. Yudotan with a nice timing. As Kelly S similarly holds down the garage. Player advantage now here for the side of Global Esports. Gen.G still trying to push forward, but now Karon going to be picked off, and Poppy, I thought for a second, was just going to go ahead and stick that one, and he might as well have. You have Ash completely pinned in. Double tap expiring. Just on now. A bit at risk, and we'll get a headshot and take him out. Ash, no matter what now, confirming that he will have an Armageddon. As normal, go ahead. Get the spot out. Capital plant, the paranoia going to be sent in, goes for the peek. Getting pressured here. The double swing around.
No!
Certainly not! The fadeaway shot for the...
Over at Garage that last round.
That is a little cheeky one.
Yeah.
Harder to identify. Poppy on the push up, and Munchkin will collect one, tucks back behind the smoke, eats it.
Opens up the C side of the map a lot more for Gen.G.
Darian having to go big, but will just be sat down. Ash carrying forward from the previous round. Cut at the ready. Unotan popping the shield, setting up the wall. See, going forward now, turns his sights down to the sewer. The double tap, however, getting ready to expire. His back, face back over now, in towards main, and Ash just does not lose. Texture will die. He is up in arms about it. He's coming us around from the back. Able to find Munchkin. The neural tap now going to be infested. The reveal's coming out. Crystal. Any amount damage taken. Here's the drone. Goes chasing forward. Ash will face forward just to go ahead and clear that out. Gets pinged. Charon identifying the position here of Kelly S. Ends up falling to the wayside. The kill coming through. Foxy now swooping all the way around, silently creeping up over towards Long, and I don't think they have a read on this one whatsoever now.
One enemy remaining.
The Rude Awakening comes through. And that's just going to be util in hand from Crystal, not realizing that he's already pushed.
He's playing. He's perpetually losing his marbles. Crystal with the
Standing ahead.
glass cannon. Well, and he pays the price. With their kills. There you go.
Well, not necessarily who you want to pull forward. See if you can win the fight. Shield broken. Charon. Just an absolute monster. Relay to try to delay here. Darian dashing forward. Does get stunned up, I do believe. Stuck within the cloud burst and dead immediately as soon as it expires. Texture now. Overdrive pop. At the ready. Wanted to try to bring this one to an end, but they will just get shut down. Be a bit too silly with it. There's just nothing more to be done here. The spray through. The kill's going to be found. Charon with the 3K. We'll go ahead and bring this to a swift end.
It feels like it might be a little rough for them. We'll have to see. You only have Kelly S's flash. Nobody else has any in hand.
Unotan for that second kill, but Ash able to avoid taking damage. Will just be the trade out here. So Killjoy for a Neon if you're global overall. Gonna be taking that one. As Darian dashing forward. Shifts up, but Foxy 9. Striking shifts over now, grabs that ghost. Suddenly it's going to be Global Esports held at bay.
He's going to get the orb. Oh, what a... Oh, my God. The timing there.
Yeah, timing on that.
Good
Still
flash.
though, kill was found. So now just Crystal and Poppy to try to get themselves back into this one. Swing out and the headshot is in. Crystal now all alone to try to turn the tides of this pistol. Otherwise, Gen.G looking to once again start off the map here with a win. Go 3-0 on pistols, and yeah, Charon gonna go ahead and scoop up the 3K.
Yeah, again, undefeated in the pistols so far, 3 for 3. Trying to go 3 for 3 on the bonuses. Oh my.
Saw the lineup there for a second. I thought he was gonna be able to go ahead and absolutely feast. Instead it's gonna be Munchkin. Just that ghost who's going to be timing now, and suddenly we're into a 2v2. Weapon's going to be scooped. And then the double back comes through. Charon looking to really upset their day. That headshot is so damn fast.
Jeez, dude.
Plant is in. Up. Yep.
I love how Foxy comes bunny hopping in there.
And just run back across, go get a Guardian or whatever. Foxy just sprinting forward. Charon will get the defuse to half. Pauses. And all the time in the world.
Just... It's so brutal when Charon's on. He's looking for the damn gun.
Double stack on Art here for Gen.G. Triple push into main. Unotan just going to get Dington taken down. Foxy Having the reach in shield. Oh my god, Crystal. Catching a stray. On the entry, Darion goes in. Finds one, but he's isolated. So the rest of Global Esports just don't have it in. Texture still lingering here on this B site. As Poppy tries to clear the way.
Yeah, it's so tough. Oh, Texture.
Darion similarly going to get a tiny glimpse. So knows that there's going to be one holding on that angle, but forced away here as, whoa, my god, Karen just swooping in. Finding two. Foxy looking for the second, can't quite make it happen, but they're just both so devastating.
The Global Esports players. The timing.
Just looking to pre-fire the angles here. They just split across.
30
Crystal
seconds left.
could slowly maybe walk his way over to B to get the plant down. It looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. And Gen.G getting a sense of this.
I think Ash might have heard the footsteps.
Yeah, he might have actually just barely caught it. The ping's coming down. Salvo not quite going to be in position to disrupt it, but Texture is. Swoops the corner. Nano. Not sure what kind of confirmation he quite had there, but regardless, looks to try to hold this door down. We'll be able to come away with a singular kill. It's a falling. Oh yes, not taking too much damage here. Global still very wary about that potential push out from behind. Texture is looking to get on that line. Cosmic Divide coming through, just looking to try to lock them out of this one, but still do have some solid, viable plant options here. Pushing to the corner, Ash. Hold his ground, looking to re-steady here with the kill on the Darion. He's able to find it. Texture now arriving in behind. Crystal cut down. It's all on Kelly S. Relay bolt connecting, holding him back. The defuse, there's just nothing more to be done. It's not planted for him.
That's such an unorthodox Cosmic Divide. Okay, well, that's the op.
Yeah. Foxy 9 just playing back, playing it patiently.
Bot coming back.
Maybe being rewarded with the timing, the flash out over the top. Poppy able to answer back to two. Foxy 9 taking him down. Hunter's Fury on the hunt, gets the first pump. But Foxy able to go ahead and avoid the follow-up, so keeps his life intact. Push now in. Kelly, yes, dead. Foxy swinging from the opposite side, finds over in Flowers. So, sight here for the side of GE. As Munchkin sends out the null command. So Knives now taken out of their hands. As, oh boy, slides back across the opposite side of the wall. Darion on the peak, finds Texture. Caron dead. As GE up the pace. Looking to pull off a Thrifty. Even the Armageddon coming out. Not going to be getting much of anything.
One enemy remaining.
Wry smile there on Crystal's face.
5? Then I'm thinking
Yeah,
maybe.
feeling really good with the double Senti.
Yeah.
Looking for the stun setup. Not looking to overstay. Foxy. Different angle. Does get shut down. Now went forward though. Ash finding Crystal the salvos. Just so perfectly timed and placed. Has the follow-up. Just like that, the advantage is found for the side of Global Esports, just ripped out of their hands.
I mean, Ash has just looked better and better week after week since joining this main Gen.G roster. And you could see why they wanted to bring him in. They wanted Tejo in here solo. Hello. Wanted to be a bit more meta with his compositions, and it is paying off. Poppy, though, staying tucked. Oh, didn't matter. Karan's just Karan. 2 done as well, so could see the Venn diagram of Killjoy.
Oh no. Okay. Texture just trying to avoid that 0 point. Nice little punish coming through. Up now going to be on the floor. As Munchkin is going to be lobbing in the fragment here to try to delay the push coming forward. Darion up and over the top. As Munchkin be gunned down. Lockdown invested though. Foxy 9 wanting to try to go ahead and turn this one around as they go backpedaling, and looks like widely everybody will be able to escape. Ash quickly greeted by a nano to the face. Minor amounts of damage going to be taken. Salvo's going to be sent. Nebula still up here. Kelly S trying to play around this gap. Watching for the cut across.
They body block.
They're looking for it, but there you go. Poppy, come swap the weapon over here. Just passing that operator to Ash.
All missiles away.
Salvo's going forward, blind connecting. Munchkin able to find one to slide in. Hull's now opened up. Hunter's Fury sent here from Crystal. as Munchkin will get caught by one. Swing out, Texture dead, top of screen.
Oh, Yudotan.
Smokes popped, the defuse started. Boxy 9, he's just here around the corner.
One
And
enemy
they need to
remaining.
try to get the shots through there, able to do so. Munchkin now just sat here, pinged out, dead. Yudotan, huge 4K.
Factory reset.
Plant to come through, and it's going to be another strong post-plant setup here for the side of Global. Darion leading the charge, swing onto the corner. 2 quick kills, looking for the third. Foxy will be able to find one with that stinger in hand. Finds the Vandal pickup, and Foxy finds himself completely unscathed and suddenly on for an ace. He's got the player advantage. Okay, he will be shut down, but Sheriff shots come through from Ash Caron. Scoops up a Vandal as well. And Foxy 9.
But yep, Foxy 9.
Foxy 9.
That kid is incredible. Moments like that,
Gotta go.
and your jaw's on the floor.
Found them.
One bot. Okay, Darion able to survive as Ash, trying to open things up here. Trying to slow things down, I should say, with that concuss. Poppy, my God.
Gotta go.
Ton of damage.
Taking that back.
Now you've got a crossfire to contend with. Didn't
And
he?
this approach from Art, yeah, he is
Oh.
just like, okay, we're gonna put an end to it. Bounce back, swings out, maybe getting a little too confident.
Not ready yet.
Does get shut down. Crystal 30 HP, the other 2 players, full health. Caron all alone to try to make this a 9-3. Otherwise 8-4, we talked about it. Feels like it might be doable. They're nearly lined up for him, but Caron just suffering way too much damage. Push comes in from Kellyes with a shorty in hand. And Will stirred up. Pushing down in towards Kellyes, who is fortunate to only catch a tiny little glimpse there. Slide in, Poppy
30
turns
seconds
his sights back over, is able to find one. Eats the pressure though, finds himself a second.
B.
Gives the rest of the team a fighting chance here as Munchkin though disrespecting the nano. Just strafes over it. Darion gets completely caught off guard.
Spike planted.
Shock dart, however, from Crystal, landing at Caron's feet, is able to find the punish, and now we go into a 2v2.
Just comes down to these crossfires for Gen.G.
Revealing area.
Recon at the ready. Foxy 9 eating some damage. Munchkin similarly down to 24. And it looks like they might just be able to make this happen unless Munchkin says otherwise. The tap with a spike. And Crystal gets it done. Global Esports, their first pistol win. Their first step towards running back this Pearl.
Huge.
Yeah, turret set up there. Basically, you know, it's like a 2.2 stack.
Turret down.
The turret will just get cleared out from Texture. Yudotan now is filling even more space and gets himself the double. Backs away. Darion, opposite side of Halls. Yeah, Marshall in hand.
30 seconds left.
Getting past that, going to prove to be maybe a little bit difficult. As quick scope in. Munchkin get put down. Peek out. Thanks for the second shot. Able to find it. And what is that shot on the Crystal? Holy hell.
Oh my God.
Looking for the plant spot. Caron down underneath. Will eventually die, but towards Art. Time starting to tick down. 25 seconds remaining. As Command could be popped. Crystal, he's fully blinded up. And Ash, okay, is able to get in there to find a punish before Texture ends up getting taken down. Kelly pushing out from Flowers. 2 headshots found, but Foxy 9 comes to the rescue. Keeping his IGL protected and his team afloat in the...
Able to get a big one. Operator, though, for Darion. And they're pushing out along B. Meanwhile, Gen.G on the other side, trying to get aggressive.
Oh, just disrespecting all this util. Alarm pod, nano beat, damn Texture. Up for his pound of flesh and finds it. Yudotan absolutely destroyed. Kellyes stunned up there as the concuss comes through. Texture collecting a second.
Spike planted.
Fast pace here from the side of Gen.G, and Global Esports just can't quite keep up. This operator never getting put into a position to actually really find some value. Texture, Mr. 4K. We'll end right there. I was gonna say, Texture, I don't think you want that. We all know what happens if you get the ace.
You got to give the people. I just heard him.
His moan of despair down on stage. As Darion is desperately trying to hold on to this thing, but Foxy is in the perfect position to get the punish. That is...
For texture, the 4-kill is the most delicious.
All right, Darion, getting spicy with it, able to find the headshot on the one. Lurk. Playing out down. Oh, tempted the knife. Sun onto the corner. As the wall gets ready to fall, double push up through the halls, and Texture able to go ahead and note them both. Slides out into the open. It's going to be Karen coming away with a 3K. Yes, next.
Cannon for Darion, trying to go through mid doors. He missed.
Oh, no, he hit the leg.
Oh, he hit the leg.
So the swap to the shorty comes away with the kill, but Foxy mows down 3. Overstays, however, and Uniton is there for the punish. Suddenly we're into a 3v3. Just getting a little bit wobbly here in the round. There's the push up, continuing here onto the side. Uniton there at Hall, peek out. Crystal able to find one. Karen eliminated. Able to try to really hold things down, so now attention going to be paid forward over towards this Sova. Deep flank coming in though, however, from Kelly S. Have they noted this at all?
Ooh.
Ash tagged up dead. And there's the final blast, not finding anything, but the spike is still planted. In play, Munchkin though. Potentially at risk as the wider swing continues. And yeah, back his turn, has no idea where the Vice is coming from, and Global Esports will go ahead and pick up round 18.
Yeah, this time they're able to deal with some of that aggression. So I don't fault him too much for the death scoreline. Flash play to set up Texture. GE just holding at the bottom of the ramp. Oh, Crystal got him though.
Got him.
Whoa!
Texture picked off. Great shot there from Crystal. Global Esports position to try to snowball this. Flash going through. Munchkin holding his own.
Nice bait and switch.
Oh, Haran. Omnipresent. Yuton clearly wanted to try to challenge for this. And it's a fight that he just can't. Save call, you would suspect.
Looks like it.
You don't have the money. Gen.G.
Yeah, he wanted
to
his
go
ult orb.
hunting a little bit, so yeah, chase full. Armageddon shoves Darion back over towards Secret. Behind the corner, 0 point. As the head confirms his position as Overdrive now pop. Texture looking to up the pace off the back of the Steel Guard and says, well, I don't need a gun. Got lightning fingers, looks for a little bit more. Crystal able to go ahead and put him down, but eats so much damage. 17 health remaining here on the Sova of Global. Karen still alive here on the side. Foxy 9 gunning down 2. Spike now getting planted.
You want to fight it?
There's Cosmic Divide. Going to be called in. Crystal dead before the wall. Ends up coming through. Swing out. Karen once again goes for it out wide. And 13-7.